Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Radha Acharya and I'm a graduate student at Webster University. I'm pursuing Masters in Business Analytics. As a part of my course requirement, I'm bringing you one of the marketing analytics model, that is forecasting using a Perel S-curve model. Have you guys ever wondered how brand grows over time? Why do some product experience slow adoption before suddenly reaching or taking off? Today we'll explore the X-curve model using the parallel curve, and we'll see how it helps us to predict product adoption and market growth. By the end of this video, you'll know the parallel curves, how it work, its application in marketing, and how business use it to forecast growth. So stick around to the end and don't forget to hit a like, comment, and subscribe my channel. Okay, let's jump into the topic forecasting. Mm, Forecasting, it is the use of historical or statistical models and techniques in order to predict future trends and customer behaviors, sales, and market condition. It also helps business make data-driven decision, optimizing marketing strategies, and allocate resources effectively. Forecasting steps include analyzing for past data, and we need to feed that data in the SCOP model, and we need to predict future trend to guide in decision making. Now let's talk about SCOP model. The ASCOP model of forecasting, it is simply a framework that explains how the product, technologies, or innovation are adapted over time. It follows a predictable as shaped curve in a graph like this, and this model also have business and marketers predict in order to know when to invest in marketing, innovate, or launch a new product. And nextly, let's talk about parallel curve. Parallel curve, it is also known as well known for logistic growth curve. It is a type of one of the type of S curve that is used to model growth process that is start that is start that is starts slow, accelerate, and then slow down as they reach a saturation point. It is widely used in marketing analytics to track the adoption of new product, market penetration, and consumer behavior and trends over time. And the three phases and principle of this model include introduction, growth, and maturity. Like in the introduction phase, early adopters try the product, and marketing focuses on creating awareness. Like we can take the example of electric vehicles that is used in the early 2000. Like only a few people adopted them due to high cost and infrastructure limitation. Secondly is the growth phase. In the growth phase, more consumer adapt. More consumer adapt, leading to exponential growth. And in this phase, like having marketing and competitive position also take place. Take place. And we can take the example of a smartphone. Nowadays, the smartphone has a mass adoption, which led to the high sales growth. And third one is the maturity phase. Most potential user have already adopted this product, and company innovate or diversify to sustain demand. We can take the example of like Netflix. Nearly everyone uses them, like forcing companies to differentiate with exclusive content. And nextly, let's talk about application and impact of parallel S curve. Application include predicting product adoption. Like marketer use the S curve to estimate when a product will gain or traction and how fast it will reach to the saturation. Like I already told about the electric vehicles that started slowly and accelerated in the late, and now is moving towards mass adoption. Secondly is the optimizing marketing strategy. Optimizing marketing strategy, like different strategy are needed in different stages. Like in the introduction phase, we need to educate customers, target innovators. In the growth phase, we need to do a heavy marketing marketing and we need to expand the reach. And in the maturity phase, like differentiating the product and focusing on retention. Like we can take the example of iPhone. iPhone Apple continuously launch new product like to reset the ASCOP, maintaining the demand. And the next third point is business investment decision. Company also use the ASCOP like to decide when to invest more in marketing, production, and research and development. Like I already told you that Netflix invested heavily in content when streaming adoption was growing, but now shift focuses to international market as the US market matures. At last, let's talk about the impact of payroll ASCOP model. Payroll model, it has to forecast demand and sales trends. It also guides budget allocation during the different phase. It helps in allocating budget, and it also encourages companies to innovate before reaching at market saturation. Okay, let's do one of the example of Pirilaskov in Excel. I have taken this one example, and like the owner is considering opening a fourth location, and we need to conduct a correct analysis to forecast sales for the next 5 years, and we need to interpret results and provide a recommendation to the owners. Before starting to do this in Excel, we need to know certain steps. We need to define the parameter. We need to know the upper limit. We need to know the rate of change, and we need to know the measure of deceleration. At the second phases, we need to calculate the forecast for each period. We need to compute the square errors. We need to calculate the total sum of errors, and we need to also use the solver to optimize the parameters. And at second last, we need to validate model by comparing graph of forecast and actual data, and we need to calculate the inflection point. Okay, let's do this. Let's set the parameter first. We set the parameter, and let's calculate forecast. Let's get the formula. Here is the formula to calculate the forecast. L1 plus A into EXP minus B into number of period here equals to L. We have just, let's put it 111. Whatever you want to put equals to L. We need to lock this one cell because this is same for everyone. And 1 plus A. We need to lock this one also into EXP minus B. We need to lock this cell also. B into number of period. We don't need to lock this one because the number of period is going to be changed in different year. And let's close this one bracket. Let's drag this all over down. Okay. And let's put this one in the diagram too. Let's insert the diagram. Okay, let's put this one diagram over here. Okay, let's calculate error square. Square error. Square error is just forecast minus actual sales. Okay, let's drag this one also just up to the cupcake cells. Okay. Now let's calculate total sum of this error. equals to sum, just this sum of square error. And let's close the bracket. Here we go. And let's do a solver. We calculate forecast square error. We have set the parameter. We have calculated total sum of square. Now it's time to solve the solver. We need to set the objective. We need to, the objective is total sum of square error. This is the objective. Hit enter. We need to minimize this one cell by changing the variables. This parameter. We need to change this one parameter. Let's just hit enter. Make constant non-negative. We need to use GRG non-linear. Okay, let's solve this one. Okay, here we go. Here we can see the forecast now properly. Let's just calculate inflection point too. Inflection equals to ln a by divided by b. Okay, our inflection is 2.05 and sum of square is this. We calculate everything. We calculate forecast and we calculate sum of square error. Like from 2024, like the rate of change is just in like just a little bit. We can see in this figure, in this diagram also. In this diagram, it like the diagram is showing that a consistent and decelerating growth rate. Here from the diagram also we can see that like cells is leveling off, like it is start accelerating, and after reaching to the point of inflection it is start to decelerate. And like though rather than opening a fourth location, the owner must hold a market demand steady before taking off expansion. Like rather than immediate expansion, it will be more viable to focus on enhancing efficiency at the existing location to ensure a high profitable operation. Um, what do you guys think? Like, do you think that owner need to open the fourth location or no? I just want to know this one answer from you in the comment box. Similarly, I have also another question for you guys. Like, what product do you think they follow the pair curve? Drop your thoughts in the comment. If you find this video helpful, give it a like, subscribe button, and see you in the next video. Till then, have a blessed weekend.